We are coming up on Black Friday. Of course, the holiday shopping season is here. That means malls are going to be packed, stores are going to be packed, and so are the parking lots. So we want you to stay safe. We want your purchases to stay safe. And Doug Shupe from AAA Foundation is here to talk all about it. Hi, Doug.
Hi, Lisa.
Okay, I love this time of year because there are parking lot fights all the time. And you're like, dude, it's the holiday. Be chill, man.
Calm down. Yeah, we're all just trying to get our gifts and
Can't we all just get along?
Ingredients for our meals. Yeah,
Yes.
and it's really an important thing to remember. And you know, this is two of the days that are the most dangerous in parking lots are the day before Thanksgiving and the Friday before Christmas. That's when the most collisions happen. And 14% of all collisions actually happen in parking lots. You know, this time of year, it's just we've got earlier sunset.
Yeah.
We've got a host of distractions. We've got so many people. And then also we've got thieves out there. Just like we're shopping for gifts, unfortunately, thieves are as well.
Okay, there's so much to unpack there because, look, I mean, Thanksgiving is coming, and I know that, you know, it's a mad dash to get to the store to get all the good ingredients before everybody else takes them, Doug. That's how it goes. So then the parking lot flare-ups happen. Right? So how can you just protect yourself from being involved in one of those?
Well, first, as a driver, we have to remember not to develop this tunnel vision, only focused on looking where the open parking spots are.
Right.
What you really need to do is continue that peripheral vision, watching out for vehicles that are backing up, making sure that we're watching out for pedestrians, moms and dads walking with children. Parking lots, you should be going very, very slow in these parking lots. And unfortunately, too many people are in a rush and they're moving too fast through them.
Well, I mean, you see an open spot, Doug, and it's either get the spot or lose the turkey. Like, these are the options, and nobody's losing a turkey.
Unfortunately, the other potential option or consequence could be, you know, hitting somebody or hitting another vehicle. And, you know, these really are costly in terms of insurance claims. Even worse, if you hurt someone seriously or even take a life. You know, so as a driver, another thing that you can do is when you're looking for a spot in those dark parking garages and you're looping around, turn your headlights on. Use your headlights this time of year, even in the daylight. It's just a little extra recognition. I'm here. My car is here. When we're pulling out of a parking spot, reverse very slowly. You know, keep your foot over the brake, not the gas pedal. Really watching out for those cars that are going faster in the actual lanes of traffic.
Because if you're being cautious, that doesn't mean the other guy is being cautious.
You're absolutely right.
Okay, the other thing I want to talk about in parking lots, because covering it in news every year was the Black Friday shopping, and everybody's crazy and they're like trying to get into the doorbuster deals and they're fighting over parking spots. But what happens too, and I used to see it repeatedly, is they would come in and they would get the TV for the big huge screen TV for $100, and then they'd load it into their car, and then it was totally visible in the car, and then they'd go back and go do something else. And I'm thinking to myself, you just made yourself a target.
Right. You know, basically, thieves are out there looking for these crimes of opportunity, and you're giving them that opportunity. So what you want to do is make sure that absolutely nothing is visible in your car. Something as simple as a phone charger is something that a thief could just quickly pop that window, pull that thing out. You know, anything of value, a gym bag, gifts, packages that you've just purchased, put it in the trunk of your vehicle. Be watchful that nobody's watching you.
That's a good one,
too. Because really, there are thieves that are out there, and they're looking and watching to see who's putting these gifts in the back seat of the car.
And then leaving, and then walking away.
Or who's putting really expensive items in the trunk. You know?
Oh, totally.
And unfortunately, it happens all the time. These thieves can get into a window so quickly. Never leave your doors unlocked.
Oh my
Too
gosh.
many people do that.
I don't understand why people do that.
Well, they're in a rush.
Especially at this time of year.
They're in a rush, or they forget, or I'm just going to go into this, market real quick to get one quick item. And it just happens. It just takes a couple of seconds.
And I'm sure, you guys have done research. I have seen it happen. I mean, they will break into your house for the break into your car rather for the stupidest thing.
Oh yeah.
And then because they think if there's one stupid thing that's left out, what are they hiding in the car?
Exactly. So, you know the little door handle where you have a few dimes and some pennies?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Isn't that crazy?
They're looking for everything. And when it comes to when you're looking for a parking spot, You don't necessarily have to park right at the front door. Look at the outside. You're going to have more openings. It's going to be less traffic. Look at the very outer lot. You have to walk farther, of course, but
I always say, always park under a light.
Park under a light.
Right.
Great point. Yes.
Because
park under a light.
you don't want to. What you don't want is have a bunch of stuff in your car and then park in like a shadowy spot because you're trying to keep shade over your car or something like.
And for those midnight sales, walk with your keys in your hand and watch around you.
Always.
Always try to go with a friend or a family member if you can. Try not to shop alone and be walking around dark parking lots by yourself.
Especially
but if you are,
with expensive stuff because everybody's walking out with electronics and you're saying.
Right. But if you are by yourself, really, park in daylight, watch for everything that's happening around you. Look inside the car, look around the car before you get in.
All right, Doug, all good points.
Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too.
Thanks,
we'll be right
Lisa.
back.